you repping, who you rooting for, what you want to see happen. And y'all let me know if y'all can hear me, by the way. You said the Memphis Grizzlies, that's your squad? They said Ja's gonna be ready tonight. Ja's gonna be good. They taking on the Pelicans. You think Memphis gonna win? What you thinking, man? You think Ja Morant gonna come out and dominate tonight? We got a couple good games. The Cavs, Knicks should be good, but I'm hearing Karl Anthony Towns, he ain't gonna be healthy. He ain't. I don't think Karl Anthony Towns is gonna play. You said the Knicks got to win or the season is over. Well, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that. We can't act like game one is gonna determine a lot. Got to keep in mind they said Karl Anthony Towns is out, Josh Hart is out. I think Mitchell Robinson is out. So the Knicks, they gonna be missing a lot of pieces. You said, nah, man, last year was our year. We blew it. Go Spurs, go. You think the Spurs gonna beat Dallas tonight? That's gonna be a good one, man. That's gonna be a good one. That's Cooper Flagg's debut. You said, yeah, the Pelicans have gotten better this offseason, but I think we need to stop the injuries. Cavs money line. Mitchell gonna show out. Also, the bigs for Cleveland if Towns is out. Yeah, Towns is out. You got Hornets money line, Magic, Pels, Magic. You said Magic twice. You must really think the Magic gonna win. Sixers spread and Spurs spread. Okay, well, I don't know how much betting I'm gonna be doing today. I had a pretty good day yesterday, but to be honest with you, you hardly ever win back to back, twice back to back. I don't foresee that happening, so I might not bet too much today. If I bet today, I'll probably take like 2 player props. That's it. I don't think I'll pick none of these games. Oh, you said the Hawks. Think the Hawks will beat Toronto? Probably, yeah. But it's gonna be exciting, man. A lot of these teams. You said why not? I just don't want to bet a lot, man. When you get into that habit of betting a lot every day, it's draining, bro. It's really draining, bro. And I did it all year last year, man. It's sometimes you just need a damn break, bro. And so this year, my philosophy is just gonna be take it light. If I lose, I'm gonna put my hands in the air. Hey, y'all got me. It's over with. I'm gonna live to bet the next day. So appreciate everybody that's gonna tap in, man. We just doing the early live stream preview. We're gonna talk about some of these games, and then I'll probably be back live tonight to talk about the result of these games. You said the only break I've been getting is waiting for payday, but tonight too many games to bet. Yeah, I feel you, bro. Go ahead, man. Go right ahead. You said you think the Spurs will pull it out. Why you think the Spurs will pull it out, Paul? Who I got, the Grizzlies or the Pelicans? Probably the Pelicans, to be honest with you. Which one you feel is the best for the money line? I don't know the odds and stuff. I haven't looked at the odds. So if you're talking about making money, I don't know. You said maybe if they had Fox. Yeah, I forgot. Fox is out too. There's a lot of guys out. You said Knicks money line. I wouldn't do it if I was you. No Karl Anthony Towns tonight. Anything on Milwaukee as far as what, injuries? Or are you talking about bets? Because I don't think I'm betting much tonight. I'll probably take about like 2, 3 player props. That's it. You said the Grizzly and Pels game going to be entertaining. Oh, yeah. Cavs and Heat money line. Yeah. I don't like the Heat, bro. I kind of like the Magic. I kind of like the Magic. I like the Magic tonight. You said Detroit Hornets and Wolves money line. Detroit could beat the Bulls. Hornets, who they play? Oh, the Nets. That's. I think the Hornets and the Nets might be an entertaining game. To be honest with you, you said Wemby could win MVP if he stays healthy. You said why open YouTube if you have TikTok open? Maybe if you found a way to post a TikTok chat on the YouTube screen. Listen, man, I'm trying to figure all that out. I probably could do that, honestly. I could do that. But you got to post on all platforms, man. I can't just post on YouTube solely and then, post on TikTok solely. That's why I'm trying to use both. You said Nets got MPJ and Cam. Who you got in each game? Yeah, we about to run through all that. We about to run through all that in a minute. I was just giving y'all some time to get up in here. Hopefully all y'all can hear me. Sometimes my phone be acting up, man. I ain't gonna hold you. But this gonna be a short stream. We not gonna be in here for too long. Do you like the over for Memphis and the Pelicans? I don't know what the over is. I'm not, I'm not looking at the betting stuff right now. But I can answer y'all questions. I can give y'all my opinion. I can give y'all my opinion if that's what y'all want to hear. You said it's 237 for the Pels. Man, it's hard, bro. It's hard to do overs and unders right now. The first game of the season, bro. It's like you don't really know what type of offense they is. You said for those who aren't on TikTok, we won't know what the reference is and the convo on the other side. Yeah, I'm trying. Hey, I can probably. I'll figure out a way to get the TikTok chat. You need to slide over here in TikTok then, so you can see. But I mainly look at the TikTok chat. I will try my best to look at the YouTube chat as well. I ain't got no whole elaborate setup, man. I'm just getting started. Um, Dang, who said that? You said Unc can't speak. Man, get your ass out of here, man. Hey, somebody block old boy, bro. Don't come in here being rude, dog. Don't come in here being disrespectful, bro. I slap one of you niggas in real life. But anyway, let's get to it. Let's get to it. Appreciate the follow. More following than followers. Who you talking about? Who got more following than followers? Who? I hope you talking about him. Anyway, let me start reading y'all chat, bro. Y'all be up here just saying whatever. Anyway, you said get your picks right. Anyway, let's get to he a owl now. Hey, it's gonna be a lot of blocking going on. I'm just letting y'all know, man. They trying to rage bait Duh, y'all play too much. Oh, you said you talking about little bro, not me. All right, but anyway, let's get to these games. Feel free to ask me any questions. You're doing great. Appreciate y'all, man. I don't live stream a lot, y'all. I'm trying to figure this whole thing out. I got the live stream here for TikTok, but it's also streaming to YouTube. I'm trying to figure this out, man. You got people up here trying to clown. Dudes got more people. Dudes barely got followers up here on my head. Okay, but anyway, let's get to the Cavs and Knicks. Gonna answer questions or not. Yeah, bro, calm down, bro. What was your question? Damn. All right, so Cavs Knicks to me, listen, I don't like the Knicks tonight, bro. It's Jalen Brunson and nobody else. Josh Hart is out. Karl Anthony Towns is out. Mitchell Robinson is out. Okay. I don't know who the starting lineup is going to be. I know they still got Bridges. They still got OG. I don't know who they're gonna start at the big position. I don't think the official starting lineups came out, but the Cavs are also missing some people. Okay, the Cavs, they're missing who they're missing. Is Garland playing tonight? I don't know. Let me pull all this up, y'all, so we can look at these injury reports. But to me, I don't really like the Knicks tonight, man. I think you really need Towns in this game. You said Garland is out. Yeah. And so me, I would lean towards the Cavs. That's just my personal opinion. I could be wrong. But don't sit up here and use my analysis as betting advice, because that's not what it's intended to be. When you look at Hornets and Brooklyn, don't listen to he said Lakers yesterday. Yeah, I did say Lakers yesterday. So hold on. This Aaron dude, right? You get every game right? Do you get every game right? And is you gonna tell the people that I got OKC right? Are you gonna tell the people that? You said you couldn't hear the last part all on Cavs money line. I got Cavs. I think Cavs. Aaron think he a guru. Unc mad he was wrong. Hey Aaron, how old is you, bro? You said focus. You right, you right. You said focus, ma'am. Hey, you better switch that M out for an N. You said you got the Hornets tonight. Yeah, I like the Hornets, bro. I got the Hornets. I just don't like Brooklyn, man. They ain't really got nobody. I think MPJ, he probably gonna damn near put up 40. MPJ is gonna go crazy. I got the Hornets tonight. Not much analysis. But this is not, you said I like you, bruh. Hold on. Pause. But anyway, this is not betting advice, y'all. We're just talking basketball, y'all. If you want betting advice, I can answer questions, but I'm not no guru. I did sweep my prize pick slips last night, okay? I hit all my prize picks plays last night. But that don't mean, see, you about to get blocked. That don't mean that I'm a betting expert. You think he has a chance. What you talking about? So for the Heat in Orlando, I just don't like the Heat a whole lot this year. Should be an interesting matchup. Everybody want to see how Bane's going to fit into this team. I think Paolo, Bane, France. Who else they got? Wendell. I like the Magic a whole lot. You said he's questionable to join. You going from 10 to 900. LaMelo versus Wemby. You said Suggs. Oh, Suggs. Yes, sir. Can't forget about him. They said that he's playing tonight. I know he had some kind of questionable tag, so he's back healthy. Suggs is playing. So I just like the Magic a whole lot better when you just look at talent for talent. The Heat just, I think Tyler Hero's out. They don't move the needle, man. Ever since they lost Jimmy, the Heat are basically a team you should never watch. Unless you live in Miami, you live in Florida. I mean, nobody should be sitting up here watching the Miami Heat. I'm going to just be real with y'all. I mean, you waste your time doing something else, okay? So I like Orlando tonight. I just think they just had a way better roster. I'm going to just be real. Thoughts on the Hornets this season? They're going to be all right, man. They're not a playoff team. Could be, maybe an 8 seed. Let's go to the next game. This Hawks versus Toronto game. Somebody asked me about this game yesterday. I got the Hawks, man. I think the Hawks, with all those pieces they just added, Porzingis and all them dudes, Trae Young's back. He's going to be diming out assists, scoring the rock. You said you hoping to hit these 10-leg to 20-leg parlays. Man, y'all got to chill on them long parlays. And I don't really like Toronto a whole lot, man. I don't like Toronto a whole lot. I know they got RJ Barrett, you know what I'm saying? Brandon Ingram. What is it? Jokic Pirtle. You said is Embiid healthy? I didn't hear nothing about Embiid not playing, but they did say they're gonna take it easy with him. Oh, you said Scotty Barnes. Yeah. They said they're going to take it easy with him this year, but he's playing tonight. And Joel Embiid is playing tonight. So Embiid, he's going to be out there as well as Maxey, but Paul George will not be out there tonight. I think he's out. Paul George will be recording the podcast tonight instead of playing. So PG is out. And I think that you said you'll be watching the Sixers game. Hopefully Jaylen Brown, Derek White, they're out there, Anthony Simons and those guys. I can't really call that game. I can't really call it. Celtics, I think the Celtics at home, right? So, while Paul George is recording the podcast, the Celtics will be taking on his team, the Sixers. So I can't really call it. Yeah, no Tatum. Yep, he's out. Now, my Detroit Pistons, okay, we taking on the weak-ass Bulls. You said VJ too. Yeah, VJ the rookie. He's going to ball out too. And I think, correct me if I'm wrong, 76ers, they still got Quentin Grimes, right? Quentin Grimes was hooping last year. I don't know if they still have him, but if they have him, that dude can shoot. Yep, they got Grimes. Okay, yeah, they got a lot of shooters over there. You said you're Detroit Pistons. I'm from Detroit, okay? I'm from Detroit. I haven't always rooted for them. Now, it was a stretch of years where they was awful, okay? And I didn't really claim them. But once they start playing a little better, I'll be willing to claim them again. So we got Detroit taking on the Chicago Bulls. I'm going to be real with you. I think the Bulls are an awful team. If you're a Chicago Bulls fan, they're flat out pathetic. Kobe White's not playing tonight. You're going to have Josh Giddey, and a lot of other guys out there. What's the dude name? Buzelis, whatever his name is. I like him. He showed some flashes last year. Still a young player. But Detroit is just going to overpower these guys. I wish Ivy was healthy. I don't know what's wrong with Ivy, man. He's not – I don't know. His injury history is just starting to add up at this point. But you still got Cade. You still got Duran. You got guys over there, bro. So I just think Detroit's going to overpower these dudes even if they on the road. You said you'll give them a 4 seed. Who? You talking about the Pistons? Appreciate everybody that's joining in. You said I'm not betting, but any suggestions, props to bet? I'll get back with you on that, man. I don't have nothing put in right now, bro. I'm going to be real with you. I don't have no bets in right now. I'm not going to bet a lot of these games. I will do like 2 or 3 props. But I'm not looking at it right now. I won't look at it till like an hour and a half before the game start. Suns or Kings? Probably damn, that's tough. They both ass. I guess go with the Suns at home, bro. I guess if they at home. All right, let's look at, man, stop inviting me to y'all lives, bro. All right, let's look at the Pelicans and the Grizzlies, right? Now you got Ja Morant, who will have a pistol in his backpack. So Ja Morant he's gonna pull up with the mini Draco. Okay, so when Ja pulls out the Drake, it's a scary sight. But unfortunately, the Pelicans, I just think they had a better squad, okay? The Pelicans will have a better team. We all know Bane is gone. I believe Triple J is going to play, right? I know he was dealing with some kind of injury. So Triple J going to play. But who else do the Grizzlies have? Can y'all remind me, bro? Who do the Grizzlies have on their squad other than John Triple J? What other pieces do they have, bro? Ty Jerome, he's out. Ty Jerome's got some kind of calf issue. And that's the thing we got to look at for the Grizzlies. They have no backup point guard. Scottie Pippen Jr. is out. Ty Jerome is out. You said Bane. Bane is not there, bro. Bane is on Orlando. Lonzo, I know you ain't just saying Lonzo Ball. Zach Edey. Oh yeah, is Zach Edey playing? You said you got the Pelicans tonight. I got the Pelicans tonight, bro. I think they'll win. You said, wait, he's off of the Grizzlies. Bro, where do y'all be where y'all finding out news 3 months later? Where the hell y'all live at? Y'all live in Russia or something? Y'all don't get, updates? In 2025, all these Twitter accounts with all these NBA updates, you got Shams, you got X, you got Underdog Fantasy. Where the hell y'all living at? You think Desmond Bane is still on the Grizzlies? But anyway, I got the Pelicans tonight. I think they're the more healthy team. I think Zion he took a little bit of that Jenny Craig. He's lost some weight. Zion, hopefully he's not having no that chick off the court. You know what she been doing. She been exposing him. She said that man be leaving pop cans in the bathroom. Hopefully he ain't doing that no more. But I got the Pelicans. All right. Enough on them. Let's go to the Milwaukee Bucks taking on a team that I shouldn't even have to mention, man. But we going with the weak ass Washington Wizards, okay? The Bucks should destroy them. If the Bucks lose this game, hit the panic button, okay? Hit the red panic button, hit the alarm. They're frauds if they lose this game. Okay? You said Ant might not play. No, Ant playing. They said Ant just went through shooting around. He does have a back issue, but he's playing. But back to the Bucks game. Y'all making me get distracted. Okay? The Bucks just got the better team, man. I mean, I don't expect them to lose on day one. But the Bucks, they're gonna have some issues throughout the season, but not on day one. Not on day one, okay? Who do the Wizards have to speak of, man? CJ McCollum. Really, we scared of him. Who else do the Wizards have? Y'all remind me. Who's on the Wizards roster, y'all? Y'all remind me, because I damn sure don't know. You said they got some young talent. Who they got, Willie? Who do the Washington Wizards have that you afraid of, bro? Chris Middleton? Alex Sarr? Oh, Bilal Koulibaly, Kaishan George, Carrington, Sarr. Yeah, they're just too young, bro. They're just too young, bro. They're just too young. He said the Wizards got nobody. Facts. Trey Johnson. Oh yeah, okay. And Bilal. Okay, I mean, well, it's just not enough, bro. So nothing more needs to be said. You said they will cover tonight. I don't know the spread, bro. This is not really a gambling stream, but if y'all got gambling questions, I can try to answer. I'm going to be real with you. I don't really pick games like that no more. I did a whole lot last year, and I lost my entire life savings. So due to that fact, man, I just pick, player props. So let's go with the Jazz and the Clippers. I hate that Clippers logo, by the way. That shit's ugly. Um, he said that gambling shit hurt. Bro, that shit painful. You said the Nets not beating the Hornets. Yeah, I got the Hornets. I got the Hornets in that one. You said entire life savings. Yeah, bro, I lost my whole life savings, bro. That's why I don't gamble much. Um, Jazz and the Clippers. The Clippers gonna smoke these dudes, man. I'm gonna be real with you. The Jazz, we do kind of gotta watch out for them, though. The Jazz, I don't think they're a pathetic team. Actually, I lied. They are a pathetic team, but they're slightly above pathetic. They're gonna trend in the right, in the right direction. They're gonna be okay. They're gonna win a couple games, I should say. Okay. You said you think people sleeping on the Jazz. You said marketing still on the Jazz. Jazz going in a better direction than last year. Jazz got Nurkic. They not doing nothing. Yeah, that's a fact, bro. That's a fact. You said nobody's locking up Giannis, buddy. Memphis fan, you scared of Zion? But yeah, I got the Clippers, man. It's not really much to break down with this game when you just look at the talent. I mean, Bradley Beal's first game in the Clippers uniform. We'll see what he's gonna do. By the way, I play fantasy basketball. I got Bradley Beal and Klay Thompson. Since there's about 160 of y'all in here, who would y'all start? Would y'all start Klay Thompson or Bradley Beal? Y'all let me know. Who would y'all start? You said Bill. Somebody said Clay. Bill. Man, y'all saying 50-50. Damn. It's really 50-50. He said neither. Both of them ass. All right, well, that didn't help. Both of y'all said the same, the same amount of times. All right, so now this is really the big game for this slate, in my opinion, y'all. And I think it is the Spurs and the Mavericks, okay? What you say, Memphis? I got Memphis losing tonight. I got Memphis losing tonight, bro. Now let's get to the real game, the Mavs and the Spurs. This is gonna be a good game, bro. I know a lot of people love the Mavericks and y'all think they just about to blow everybody out and they gonna dominate. No, I think this is gonna be a challenge. I think the Spurs is gonna challenge these guys, bro. I seen a little bit of Harper in the preseason. I seen what Castle can do as far as watching them play last year. I seen Wemby try to take a next step. I seen him going into the paint, using his shoulder, pushing dudes out the way. So I think the Spurs will compete. But, appreciate the rose. Tono with the roses coming through with the roses. You said he can do the dream shake. So the Spurs will be good. But with all that being said, all glazing aside, okay? All glazing aside, I'm going with Dallas tonight. I'm going with Dallas. You say my Wolves play at 10. Yeah, they play at 10. They play at 10. You said you done betting for now. You just signed up for Fanatics. They have free bonus bets. Man, you got to stop betting so much, man. In my opinion, y'all, and this is for everybody listening, keep that shit to like one or two betting apps. Stop downloading 5 and 6 betting apps, bro. Real talk. All that shit they be having on there be cap, bro. Oh, this bonus, if you deposit $25, we gonna give you 100 and you gonna lose the whole 100 the same day. 1 to 2 betting apps, 1, 2, maybe 3 plays a day. Don't be sitting up here doing 5, 6, 10 plays a day, bro. Unless you make over 100 bands a year, do not be gambling that much. That's my advice. But with all that betting stuff aside, I got Dallas tonight. I think Cooper Flag. Let me ask you guys this: Do y'all think Cooper Flag is gonna go off tonight? You said people bet what color shoes players will wear. Yeah, that's just when you doing that, bro. Call the hotline, bro. Call the hotline. You said you can't take advice from me. It's called positive EV. Okay, if not, let me respond to that. And for y'all on TikTok, I'm talking to somebody that's on YouTube. He said he can't take advice from me because it's called positive EV. I got a response for that. If positive EV works so much, show me your winning percentage. If it's not above 80, then positive EV don't work. I'm telling you the positive EV shit don't work. I was gambling and I was betting the same amount as a guy who bet positive EV. Tell me why we won the same amount. That positive EV shit don't work. But anyway, what y'all think? What y'all think about Cooper Flag's performance tonight? I know you see somebody saying he's gonna get 18 to 20 points. He will drop like 15 in 20 minutes. You said above 80%. So what percentage do positive EV hit at? For all y'all that do that, and I'm not gonna talk about that shit long. What percentage does that hit at above the normal rate? You said it'll be silly not to shop around. Cooper Flag will. I can't show you, even if I could. Not everyone the same way. Thoughts on the Wizards tonight? The Wizards are going to get punched on. Giannis going to drop 58, 12, and 30. It's like, no, but Giannis going to cook them boys. Giannis going to cook them boys. So if you're a Wizards fan, you might want to, hey, just go to the movies tonight. It ain't like it's a real game on or nothing. Suns or Kings. Giannis ain't dropping 58 on SAR. Come on, dog. Hey, Gravity, you be on point with some shit, but you say some wild shit, dog. You scared of Alex Sarr? You think Giannis is scared of Alex Sarr? You didn't get enough sleep last night. See, we got off the live too late, bro. We can't be getting off the live at 2 a.m. no more. Because what that's doing, you not getting enough rest, so you can't think. You said 58 is a lot. You know I'm trolling when I say that much, bro. He ain't dropping 58. I got him for a cool 30 ball. You said you want to hear all my picks for the games. You right. I'm getting distracted. I'm just breaking them down one by one. Then I'm going to run through all my picks. I should have put them on the screen, y'all. I'm going to do that next time. I was kind of in a rush today, y'all. You said positive EV still means you need to make good bets. Well, with the positive EV, this is what they do. They be like, oh, this has a 51% chance to win, so this is a good bet. That's dumb. That's dumb. Essentially, how much more are you winning because you took a 1% better chance. Oh, and now you're gonna hit bets because you got a 1% better chance. But anyway, let's not get to that. Let's go to the Suns and the Kings, man. To me, I call this the ass bowl, the trash bowl. I mean, both of them ain't gonna do much this season, but this should be an entertaining game, I should say. I want to see that Kings start lineup. I'm interested to see who the Kings will start. I had a debate on here a couple nights ago. I thought Schroeder should be the starter, but I don't know if he got some kind of injury, whatever's going on with Schroeder. Westbrook actually might start. I don't know. Westbrook might start, and if that's the case, he probably will be effective as a passer, getting DeRozan involved, getting Levine involved. Sabonis is out tonight, so I don't like that. Monk's going to come off the bench. You said Malik should start. How would Malik start, though? Because you probably have to play. You automatically have to play DeRozan at the three because it's just too many guards. Levine, West, Schroeder, and Monk. You can only start two of those. So to me, Levine has to start at the two. I don't know who will start at the one. Pamp, you a Kings fan? You said just get used to losing. Ain't they starting DeMar at the four? I don't know. I thought he was going to start at the three. Who is the four? Because Keegan is out. You right. Keegan Murray is also out. Got to keep that in mind. You said there's way more to it than that, but okay. I'm pretty sure there's more to it, man. I'm halfway trolling. Don't take it serious, bro. I know I be sounding serious, bro. You probably think I'm yelling, but it's not that deep, bro. It's not that deep. But anyway, the Kings got a lot of injuries. Um, you said it's gonna be Schroeder, Levine, DeRozan, Trey, and a random five. Who the hell is the five gonna be? I don't know. I don't know who will be at the five. I'm not quite sure. Trey Lyles. He plays in Madrid. See, y'all be up here lying, bro. This dude just told me Trey Lyles starting at the four, and the dude plays in Madrid, bro. Are you kidding me? Why do y'all type this stuff without looking it up? But I got the Suns, bro. Appreciate the follow. Appreciate the follow. I got the Suns in this game, but it's not like I love the Suns roster either. I know Jalen Green is out tonight. I just think D Book might cook them. I just think they have no answer. You said Ja playing. Yeah, Ja Morant's playing tonight. And for the last game of the slate, you guys, we got the Timberwolves and the Blazers. I don't know who it was the other night um, that seemed to. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Somebody the other night seemed to like the Blazers. Okay. Listen, I don't know why, bro. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't know. I don't know why y'all like the Blazers this year. Um. Oh, it was you. It was Gravity. Listen, bro. What is the starting lineup for the Blazers? I just seen Robert Williams is out. He's out. You know he can't stay healthy. Let my ticket hit tonight. Hey, you might need to send that ticket, brother. If it do, you got a $50 six-leg parlay tonight. Somebody send me a parlay. Drew Sharp, Tumani, Denny, and Klingon. Actually, that's not terrible. That's not terrible. That's not terrible. Is Jason Tatum playing? See, these type of comments, I'ma assume it's trolling. But I hope it's not. I hope you ain't in here. I hope you don't really think Jason Tatum has a chance to play. Okay. This man Achilles then fell off the bone. Or the tendon or whatever the hell is attached to. But for me, I'm gonna roll with Timberwolves. I think as long as he's healthy, man. Um, you said Portland got some amazing defenders. They got some decent defense. Actually, Portland roster isn't that bad. Now that somebody listed out the team, it's actually not. It's not terrible as I thought. Honestly, I was about to talk mad shit about them, but nah, it's okay. Still a bottom feeder in the West, but it's actually not as bad as I thought. It's not as bad as I thought. Scoot is out. Yeah, Nate. Scoot Henderson is out. So Scoot won't play tonight. You said you got them fighting for the play in. That's not a terrible take. That could actually happen. If Scoot can take that jump, they'll be scary in 2 to 3 years. Wolves have a solid team. It's just not enough for the finals. Phoenix or the Kings. I went with Phoenix, man. I know people may disagree with me on that. You said you know how hard it is being a Kings fan that moved east. 10 p.m. is insane, bro. Them games be so goddamn late, bro. Knicks or Cavs? I went Knicks. Well, I'm sorry to inform you, I don't think Cat is playing tonight. I think he's listed as doubtful, I think. Somebody can verify that for me. I don't think Cat is playing. You said I don't even care about Brian being hurt. I want Aiden expedited. Hey, that's a fact, Nunu. That is a fact. I don't even want to talk about the Lakers. You said verify what? Somebody verify Karl Anthony Towns' status for tonight. You said he's not doubtful? I thought he was doubtful. He's questionable? Okay, he's questionable then. My bad, I got that wrong. If he's not doubtful, they saying he questionable, okay? Did he get updated? I thought he did this morning. He got upgraded to questionable. Okay. So Cat has a chance to play. Josh Hart is out. Mitchell Robinson is out. The Cavs should win this ball game, man. I think Brunson is going to cook him. For sure, he's going to have his 30 ball. But, okay, you said he questionable, but he's expected to play. Okay, so Cat probably going to play, y'all. If I gave y'all any advice and y'all didn't already put the whole house on the Knicks, my bad, okay? But I can't give you none of your money back, all right? All right? It is what it is, bro. You shouldn't be gambling that much anyway, all right? I told y'all to chill. You said you got the Cavs. I also had the Cavs as well. You said he's on the slate. Okay, so people telling me that Cat will play. Now, if y'all wrong, y'all better stand on that. Good girl. Hold on. Well, hey, this ain't the live stream for that. Hey, Tommy, I think you on the wrong live stream, bro. You talking about some good girl. Who you talking to? He gonna say some typo. That ain't no goddamn typo. How you gonna typo 2 words? How you gonna typo 2 words, bro? I can see 1 word, but two, you showing the game tonight. Nah, bro. Nah, bro. Hey, the dumb shit, bro. Hey, I'ma just block it, bro. I'm gonna be real. I'ma just have to block it. I'ma just have to block the dumb shit. But yeah, those are my picks. So let me run through this real fast. I'm gonna probably be on here for about another 30 minutes. So I'm gonna run through my picks and then y'all ask me questions. I'm gonna answer the questions and then I'm gonna get off here. So I'm gonna probably be up here till like I'll say another 30, 40 minutes. And then we gonna come back probably tonight to discuss all the games. Are we dead ass? What do you say? What do you say, Gravity? You don't think DG playing? No, DG is out. DG is out for the night. Wimby 25 points. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hey Tommy, you 2 seconds away from getting blocked. You said, are the Cavs good without Brian? Come on, brother. Come on, brother. They trolling. Hey, we gotta start ignoring the trolls, bro. But anyway, let me run through my picks and then I'm gonna answer all y'all questions. All right. I'm gonna just focus on the chat after I run through these. Cavs, Knicks, I went Cavs. Okay. Brooklyn and Charlotte, I went Charlotte. This is just me. That don't mean I'm right. It's just my picks, my guess. Okay. Heat, Orlando, I went with Orlando. Okay. I think Orlando is just a better team. Toronto and Atlanta, I went with the Hawks. I'm taking the ATL Hawks to beat Toronto. I don't like Toronto this year. They're probably a bottom feeder team. 76ers, Celtics, this is kind of hard for me. You don't really know the status of some of the guys on both sides, but you said Sixers easy. I wanted to say Sixers, bro, but for some reason I just do not trust them, bro. Oh my God, I do not trust the Sixers, bro. Do not trust them, bro. I don't trust them, man. Who? Wait, hold on. Before I make that pick. Who is the Celtics big man? Who the Celtics big man? Cater. Garza. Man, I'm gonna go with the 76ers, bro. If Embiid's healthy, I'm going with the 76ers, bro. I'm going with the 76ers. That's my pick for that one. All right. Now, Pistons Bulls, I went Pistons. I went Pistons. Yeah, yeah, Gravity. Hey, the Celtics bigs, that's shying me away from picking them. For the Pistons Bulls, I'm going Pistons, man. I'm going with Detroit. Going with Detroit, man. I think they're gonna stump over Josh Giddey. And Josh Giddey, he got him a little contract, but he's about to take an L tonight. For the Pelicans Grizzlies, I went with the Pelicans, okay? I just think the Grizz, they don't have enough over there. Ja is gonna probably have to damn near play 48 minutes, and he's fragile. They have zero backup guards. Okay, both of their backup guards out. Scottie Pippen Jr. is out. All right. You said the Pelicans got a lot of new players. Yeah, they do, but I'm hoping they can put it together. I'm hoping they can put it together. They still got Trey over there, Poole over there. Zion should have, lost a little bit of weight. You said no way to the Pelicans? What's wrong with the Pelicans pick, bro? You act like the Grizzlies is about to just run through shit this year. So that's my pick. I went with the Pelicans. Wizards, Bucks, I clearly went with the Bucks. I don't respect the Wizards at all. You said you hope Zion stay healthy. Yeah, they said Zion, y'all know them insanity workouts? Have y'all ever did insanity? That's what Zion was doing this offseason. They said Zion was hitting the insanity. He was actually eating salad. He was actually consuming fruits and vegetables. And he actually figured out what a tomato and lettuce was in this offseason, so he's actually slimmer now. You said I bet you $5 they ain't winning. Shit, if I bet you, you ain't gonna pay me. All right, and then for the Jazz Clippers, I got Clippers. For the Spurs Mavs, this is probably the best game of the night, in my opinion. Man, I went with Dallas, man. In a close game, I went with Dallas, y'all. Everybody who come in here asking me about the Mavericks and the Spurs, I went with Dallas. I went with Dallas, y'all. I got Dallas, man. They got a lot more pieces. Now they said that they saying Cooper Flag is gonna start at point guard. I just got that notification. Cooper Flag is gonna be the one. You said the Dallas game is the hardest to predict. Yeah, it's the hardest one to predict. You said you going to the Memphis game tonight? Hey, be careful, dog. Ja gonna have the blick. Be careful. What's your favorite money lines? So yeah, I'm gonna go with Dallas. Suns and the Kings. I went with the Suns, bro. I went with the Suns, bro. And to me, with that game, there's no science to it, bro. It's just I just think they can win the game. I really don't trust Sacramento. But I think it's gonna be a real entertaining game. I'm gonna be real with you. I think Russ is gonna bring a lot of energy. DeMar, Zach, they gonna be hooping. I think D Book is gonna cook. I think it's gonna be entertaining. But I'm just going with the Suns simply because I believe they're at home. And I just think they'll find a way to get it done. But I don't trust either team. And by the way, I might damn near be asleep by the time this game start. This game damn near start at midnight. And it's on NBA League Pass. And we know I ain't got League Pass. Well, I got somebody else's account, so I do got it. All right, and then for the Timberwolves and Blazers, we going to go with the Timberwolves, man. I think as long as Ant suits up, can't count him out, bro. Can't count him out. I think Randall's healthy. I think Gobert's still a bum, but he's out there. But, hey, the Blazers, they're not as bad as a team as I thought. When I asked y'all earlier who's all on the Blazers and y'all named they starting lineup, it's not bad. And they bench isn't bad. And y'all said Jeremy Grant coming off the bench. Y'all said Grant's coming off the bench, though. So you said no Damian Lillard. Yeah, Lillard, he gone. Yeah, we know Lillard. He didn't tore his shit up, too. And Scoot Henderson, he's even hurt, too. But shout out to everybody. We got 225 over here in the TikTok. Appreciate all your guys for tapping in. So, yeah, those my picks. Now I'm about to answer y'all questions for the next 30, 40 minutes or so. You said say all the picks again. Okay, I'm going to run through it real quick, YC. All right, you ready? Let me know. Hit yeah when you ready, because y'all going to say it again. I'm going to run through it real quick. I'm going to say all the names real quick. All right? He said, yeah, so Cavs, Hornets, Magic, Hawks, Sixers, Pistons, Pelicans, Bucks, Clippers, Mavericks, Suns, Timberwolves. Got it? Okay, you got it? You said put Boston on the list. Man, I picked the Sixers tonight. Now, that could come back to bite me, and I could be wrong. I thought that was kind of difficult. But they saying Jaylen Brown questionable, too, so I don't know. You said, hell no, the Sixers frying them. I don't know. I don't know about frying, bro. I have a hard time trusting Philly, man. You said the Knicks going to win? Embiid frying them centers? Oh, yeah, he will. He will. He will. You said, why Cavs? Man, I'm worried about the Knicks, bro. Y'all told me Cat is playing, but I don't know. I don't know, bro. I don't know if Cat playing or not. Josh is out. Mitchell Robinson is out. Who's starting at the big for the Knicks? Appreciate the follow. Who's starting at the big spot for the Knicks, y'all? You said, thank God you ain't betting now. You can't lose money. Bro, these aren't even bad picks. Bro, y'all tell me the picks that I made that sounded bad, bro. What picks did I make that was horrible? So yeah, y'all, those are all my the 76ers. You think that's a horrible pick? None. What's your pick? I just said them, bro. You said you literally see Kaylee, she know what's up. She got the same picks as me. She know what's up. Now when she win all that money, don't y'all be talking ish, because we didn't gave y'all the sauce. You said 76ers over Boston is whack. Sir, Rogisti, are you under the impression that Jason Tatum is playing tonight? Do you know who the Celtics are starting at the big man position? You said the Pistons over Chicago. Oh hell yeah. You said Memphis over Pelicans. Man, I took Pelicans, bro. I ain't too sure about it, but I did take Pelicans, bro. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real. All right, so y'all drop y'all questions and y'all drop y'all disagreements, and I'm gonna just chop it up with y'all for like the next 30 minutes, man. And then I'm gonna get up out of here. Now I should be back tonight for a late stream. If not, I'll see y'all all in the morning. All right, so y'all got any questions? Y'all said Pistons, Bulls, Pistons, bro. Sixers, Celtics, for sure Sixers. Heat over Orlando, hell no. Hell no, bro. Hell no. You on that dog food or something, bro? How you feel about the Pistons this year? Well, considering that I am from Detroit, I like the Pistons a whole lot, okay? Think the Pistons are going to definitely be probably a top 5 seed if they maximize all their talent. Um, but, yeah, I think the Pistons will be good. Hey, Big Stepper, I didn't see your question, bro. You said Sixers win with Tatum and Brown out. Tatum is out. Brown should play, but he's questionable. I don't know if Brown's playing or not. I don't know. You said, do you think the Pelicans a playoff team if they stay healthy? The West is so damn stacked, bro. You said if the Hornets a solid pick. Say that again, bro. I couldn't read your typo. I couldn't read your typo. Raptors or Hawks? I'm going with the Hawks. You said Flint Town here, but you live in Florida. Yeah, man, I'm from Detroit, bro. I'm straight up from Detroit, but I moved to Texas, man. I moved to Texas. I've been in Texas for like the last 10 plus years. Diehard Detroit fan here. Same here, but I had a stretch of years where I kind of stopped paying attention to them because they was so horrible, man, that I couldn't watch. You said you're from Texas? Tigers, Pistons, Lions. Yeah, it's all about them Lions right now. The Detroit Lions is some dogs. Oh, my confidence on the Hornets money line. Oh, my confidence is pretty high on that. It's pretty high on that, man. I don't trust Brooklyn as far as I could throw them. And that ain't very far. Is Carl Anthony playing? They told me he is. I thought he was doubtful. The chat told me that Carl Anthony is playing. You said, what's up with Ivory? They saying that he got his knee drained again or something like that. So he's got an issue with his knee. So I don't know what's going on with Ivy, bro. You said on the score app it says Cat is out. See, I told y'all, bro. Y'all be capping, bro. Y'all never listen to me, bro. I told y'all Cat is out, man. No, let me verify this for myself, bro. Can I get a verifiable source to tell me if Cat is playing or not, bro? Because now I got to look it up myself, bro. Now I got to call Stephen A. Smith, bro. Hold on. I got to call Stephen A. Got to call Stephen A. and see if Cat playing, bro. You said, I know for sure he ain't playing. He's doubtful. See? Oh, you said still questionable. Nets or Hornets? Sleepy, I went with the Hornets. You said Flag better than Wemby? Hell no. You can't. How can you even say that? The New York Post said he's playing? Big Stepper said he's doubtful, and his source is bro, trust me. That's a pretty valid source. When anybody say bro, trust me, they usually ain't lying. Ron Holland needs to step up. He will. Ron Holland, he's good. I liked a lot what I saw of him last year. Most sports apps say questionable. I'm gonna have to check my fantasy app and see if he's playing. He's upgraded from doubtful to questionable. Okay, whatever. Whatever. All y'all is telling me different stuff about Cat. At this point, fuck Cat. At this point, damn. Cat, kitty, P word, dog, whatever he is, F him at this point. They gonna lose anyway. You can't wait for the Spurs game. Yeah, it's gonna be a good ass game. Bucks over the Wizards easily. Bucks might damn near win by 20. You think Tobias going over 15 tonight? It's possible. Would I bet on it personally? No. Spurs game is the best game of the night. You said where the picks at? This ain't really a gambling channel, bro. I'm gonna be real with you. I do gamble, but I don't really promote my picks, bro. Um, I just don't want to promote gambling like that, bro. Now, if you ask me about it, I'll answer. But the thing that I hated, you a Knicks hater. The thing that I hated when I was giving out picks, bro, every time I lost, bro, y'all was coming back in here and y'all was talking so much shit, man. And it's like, as a grown man, how do you not know that just because you take my picks, that don't mean that it's gonna win? Like, let's just be real, bro. As a grown ass man, you mad at me because I picked something that and it got it wrong, bro? Like, let's just be real, bro. So that's why I don't like, I'll answer y'all questions, but I'm not putting out picks, bro. If I do, it'll probably be something where it's a private group. It won't be free to the public. Pelicans money line today. What up, Sherry? She say right. Yeah, Sherry know what's up. But yeah, so the best game of the night for sure would be the Mavericks. How do you think Flag will perform? That's the question I got for y'all. Most of y'all said he'll get somewhere around 18 to 20 points, and I think that's true. I could see that. I think Flag will have a solid game. They say he's starting at the one. They say Cooper Flag's going to be the point guard tonight. So I guess when people say that, certain coaches say that in today's game, when they say that about like a forward, it doesn't sound as crazy as you think. I mean, basically all it means is that he'll bring the ball up sometimes. He'll initiate sets sometimes. Doesn't really mean he's going to be, solely facilitating or anything like that. It's more of, I guess you could call it a modern day point guard. It's not a real, he's going to be playing like Chris Paul or nothing like that. AD against Wemby, that's going to be a battle. That's going to be a battle. But I got Dallas pulling out. You said the Clippers, they going to run through the Jazz, man. The Clippers going to run through the Jazz like a damn turnstile. You know them things at the airport you got to walk through? With the metal detector, that's how the Clippers about to run through the Jazz. They just going to walk right through. But they were saying James Harden is out of shape. I don't know. They said he fat, said he got titties. I don't know. I can't verify that. I wasn't looking at his chest. You said you got the Hornets. Yeah, the Hornets will beat Brooklyn tonight. Harden always out of shape. Yeah, for like the past 5 years, he for sure been out of shape. I don't know why, man. I don't know why. He need to stay out of the damn whatever restaurant he be at. Nobu. Whatever spot he be at. You said you went 2-0 last night. Hey, what you picked last night? Real smooth. You said Pistons money line. Hell yeah, slam that. Hey, put $1 million on that Pistons money line. The NBA want us to use League Pass so bad, bro. They are charging. Okay, guys, I was looking up how to watch these games. Right, the only way you can watch these games, you got to either get Sling, YouTube TV, What's the other? What's the third one? It's another one. It's another app they try to get you to pay for. Do y'all know YouTube TV is $84 a month? Peacock, yeah. Do y'all know YouTube TV is $84 a month? Yeah, Fubu, or Fubo. I mean, Fubo. Yeah, Fubo, um, Sling, or YouTube TV. Share YouTube TV with your friends. You said the TV app. Hey, real smooth. Don't put everybody on that, bro. Don't put everybody up on that. You said what about League Pass? Well, they had a deal with Amazon, right? So I think you could access League Pass for about, what is this, 16.99? And I had a friend that was he had League Pass. Yeah, yeah, through Amazon you can get League Pass. I think that's what it is. And they got a deal. You can get it for like 16.99. But I think he might have canceled his, so I don't know. You said it's $105 for the season. Can't you watch games on League Pass? Yeah, but you gotta pay. You gotta pay for League Pass. Somebody said something that I wanted to respond to. Damn, I lost your comment. What you say? Oh yeah, Fat Man. You said the Stream East patch F the world up. Little do you know. Little do you know, man. It's a way you can get back in the Stream East, and that's all I'm gonna say, bro. It's a way you can still watch the games on Stream East. You said try YouTube TV, get a free trial for every 3 weeks, and make a new Gmail. The free trial don't last 3 weeks though. The free trial, I think I looked at it yesterday. The free trial for YouTube TV, it only lasts for 10 days, bro. No, bro, it don't last for 3 weeks, bro. That shit lasts 10 days. They said after 10 days, we will charge you $84.99. I said, bro, I ain't even got that in my account, bro. You said the Dofu app? You said you got it for 21 days? You must got some kind of connect, bro. You said it's the sports one. Okay, I'm going to look into that. You said Stream East still works. Yeah, I told him. Somebody came here saying it's patched. It's not patched. But it's a way you got to do it now. It's a little tip, little trick. It's a certain way you got to finagle it to get Stream East to work. But this is the only time I'm gonna tell y'all the two links. All right, for the government shut my damn live stream down. Y'all listen up, and I'm not gonna say this again. Okay, this is the first and final time that I'm gonna say this about the links. Stream East and the TV app. That's all I'm gonna say, bro. I'm not saying it again, all right? And I don't even want a lot of y'all jumping on there because it's gonna damn near mess up my connection. I had a hard time getting on there last night. You said the Dofu app. You said do the Timberwolves win tonight for sure? Yeah, I got them winning. You said Dofu, all sports free. It's an app for Dofu? All right, hey Baltimore, I'm gonna look into that. You said it's a Dofu app. Okay. I'll look into that. I haven't heard of that one, I don't think. You said which game is the best game to watch tonight? I would say the Dallas and the Spurs game. That's gonna be the best one. You could take a look, I guess, at the Sixers and Celtics game, and probably the Cavs and the Knicks. Really, the games that's on ESPN, them the games you kind of want to look at, bro. I'm gonna be real with you. They on ESPN for a reason. They're putting them on ESPN because those are the better games, pretty much. But if I was you, I would also take a look at the Pelicans and Grizzlies too. That would be a good game as well. Shannon, you say you can't see who won the games last night? Um, the Warriors and OKC. Warriors and OKC. Yeah, Warriors and OKC. Do you have the Raptors winning? Hell no. Hey, the real smooth. You said you went 2-0, but what was your picks though? Who did you pick? Oh, Warriors. Okay. Oh, that was you. Yeah, you was. Yeah, that was you. Yeah, you was in that live stream. You told me that wasn't you that was saying that you put 1,000 on it though, right? That wasn't you. I hope you ain't put 1,000 on there. You said I told you I don't lie. Hey, bro, we ain't about to sit up here and act like none of us, we don't never get picks wrong. You said what's the picks? Okay, I'll run through the picks again. I'll run through the picks one more time real quick. Let me know when y'all ready. Let me know when y'all ready for me to run through the picks. Yeah, you said Josh Hart is out. Yeah, Hart is out. Josh Hart ain't got no heart. He out. You said you ready? All right, let's go. We going Cavs, Hornets, Magic, Hawks, Sixers, Pistons, Pelicans, Bucks, Clippers, Mavericks, Suns, Timberwolves. All right. All right, y'all hear me? Can everybody hear me? Those are the picks for tonight. All right. Sound like y'all heard me. You said on my parlay. Johnny said it's fire. Exactly down to the T. Hey, we, yes, sir. What two teams do you like the most? That's a good question. Sherry, you got it. Clippers Nation. You said what teams I like the most out of today? Let me look at this real quick. Give me a sec. The most. So who basically had the best chance as a lock? Who's a lock for the night, y'all? You say Wolves putting BTA. Yeah, they will. They will. Who's a lock for the night? A lock would probably be. I don't think it's the Cavs. I don't think it's the Hornets. Would y'all call the Magic a lock, y'all? Kyra, you say Magic is a lock. I'm starting to think the Magic is a lock, y'all. I'm starting to think the Magic is a lock, y'all. Got to keep in mind, Heat ain't healthy, man. I think Orlando got everybody. So we got the Magic as our first lock. Who the second one, though? You said Hawks? Let's go with Bucks. Bucks is a lock, bro. Bucks is a lock, bro. So I forgot who that was that asked me. I guess I'm gonna roll with those two. The chat helped me out. We gonna go with the Bucks and the Magic for the locks, y'all. Gravity, you say Cat playing? Cat just got updated. Cat playing, bro. Damn. That changes it a lot for me, bro. I'm gonna be real with y'all, bro. I done told everybody to run off with the Cavs. Hey, hopefully they still in the chat. If y'all left and y'all picked, hey, it is what it is. I might go Knicks now, bro. They at the crib. They got Cat. Hey, I don't like the Cavs like that. Shit, they ain't that good. But anyway, yeah, for the locks, we gonna go with the Bucks. We gonna go with the Magic. You said they missing Hart. Yeah, Hart is out. Hart is out. Mitchell Robinson is out, I believe. So I think I'm switching my picks to the Knicks, y'all. My pick to the Knicks. You said you still got the Cavs. He not 100. You said so. Scratch the Cavs. In my opinion, yeah. Because you got to keep in mind for the Cavs, Darius Garland is also out. The only reason I picked Cavs is because I thought that Cat was a bigger loss than losing Darius Garland. That's what I thought. But now that Cat's playing, that changes things for me. But you got to keep. You said no one is hurt on the Cavs. No, Darius Garland is out. No, Cat playing. Gravity just told me Cat playing. I'm gonna believe him. I believe Gravity. He said it just got updated. They at the crib. I think the Knicks at the crib. They telling me that the Cat is playing. You said they still got solid people in. Yeah, it's tough for me. It's not an easy pick for me. That's why I keep going back and forth on Knicks and Cavs. It's not easy for me. It's gonna be a good ass game. It's gonna be a great game. Oh, you said under. Oh, once Underdog announced it, it's official. Hey, and anybody that's in this chat, right? I want to tell y'all this. If you gamble, make sure y'all are getting updates and notifications sent to y'all phone about who's playing. Okay, make sure y'all are doing that because look, I got down on some of these gambling apps, right? So let's say the gambling app is not sure. Let's just use Cat for example. This is just an example. Let's say the gambling app is not sure if Cat is playing or not. They will have him listed at his normal line, but they will have the backup listed, right? At a lower line because it's the backup. Soon as you get the notification that Cat is out, you run to that app and you hurry the hell up and you bet the overs for that backup because the backup is going to get a lot of minutes. I did that a lot last year. Y'all have to make sure y'all got them notifications on. You run your ass to that app and you go bet on the backup or the other star player because they'll be forced to do more. Because they'll have to do more of the scoring. Like let's use hold on. You said it still shows Cat game time decision on ESPN, but if you believe, dude, I'll trust you. Hold on. All right. So y'all got me going back and forth on this. Now I gotta crack open Google. I'm on live stream, y'all, and y'all making me go to Google for real. This is what y'all making me do. I can't rely on none of y'all. So all y'all just in here capping. All right. I see what we doing. Is Cat playing tonight? Let's see what Google got to say. Or no, somebody said Underdog said it. If Underdog said, I believe whatever they say. Let me go to Underdog page. If Underdog said it, they are never wrong. And if they're wrong, they'll send out a tweet. He playing. He playing. This is the report, y'all. Cat will play barring unforeseen circumstance. So for y'all that don't know what big words mean, basically if nothing happens that they don't foresee happening, Cat will be out there. But he's got a quad issue. And I'm gonna be real with y'all. I don't think Cat gonna be 100%, but he playing. He's playing. No problem, Sherry. Yeah, Cat's gonna be out there tonight. We got people that still think the Cavs will win. Hey, I don't blame you. You got to keep in mind too, the Cavs, they still got Mobley, who's a hell of a defensive player, and they still got Jared Allen. Kaylee, she's still rolling with the Cavs. I don't blame her. I don't blame her. I don't blame you. That's one of the hardest games on this whole slate now that Cat's playing. Cavs and Knicks is gonna be a great game. So I'm not quite sure, guys. My initial pick was Cavs. I think I'm switching that over, y'all. I'm going Knicks now. I'm going with the Knicks. I know Josh Hart is out, but they don't need him. They don't need Josh Hart, okay? So, yeah, I just checked. I verified that Cat will be out there tonight. And Underdog Fantasy, they never lie. By the way, can we like the stream, y'all? Get the stream up to 2K at least. I'm going to be up here for about 10 more minutes, then I'm getting off. I got to get ready, man. I got to go do some stuff. I will be trying to check out most of these games, but, guys, I can't watch every game. It's 12 games on tonight. You really think I can see all these games? I can't. Okay, I'm going to watch as much as I can. I'm definitely going to watch the Mavs and Spurs one. You said it's the Knicks playing at home. Yeah, the Knicks at home. I think every team on the right hand side of this graphic is at home. So that should answer that. So I'm gonna be up here for about 10 more minutes. Appreciate all you guys. Had a pretty good live stream, man. Y'all been showing a lot of support, man. Feels good. I just started going live recently. This is all new to me, man. Like I said, just bear with me. I don't really know how none of this stuff work, man. I'm kind of new to TikTok. I know how to post videos, but I'm new to the live. Trying to build a community, trying to build a channel. So I appreciate all y'all that's being a part of it, man. It really means a lot. So I just got a report about OG Anunoby. Let's see what they say about him. Is something wrong with OG? Can you guess my favorite team if I give you a few clues? And your screen name is Tyronn Lue. Okay, so I have one guess, Mr. Tyronn Lue. Yeah, he laughing. He said Lakers. That would be the Clippers. Hey, y'all, they're saying OG Anunoby. They say he's a game time decision. They're saying he's now a game time decision, y'all. OG Anunoby is uncertain for the night. What's his issue? What he got? He's got an ankle. OG Anunoby has an ankle issue, y'all. He's not certain for the night. He may suit up, he may not. So the Knicks are they're just beat up, bro. That's why, hey, damn, y'all gonna make me switch my pick again. Shit. Damn. You said the Lakers trash. They looked horrible last night. Is Jaylen Brown playing? I would say yes. But I think he's questionable. Think he's questionable. What about the Suns? I picked the Suns. I picked the Suns. You said you put money on the Knicks money line. I mean, it's not a bad pick, bro. You really can't go wrong with Knicks or Cavs. Can somebody tell me the sports book lines right now for Cavs Knicks? Because I know at least 80% of y'all in here gamble. Who said that? Malik, you say you put money on the Kings. I'm tripping. Did LeBron retire? No. Can somebody tell me the line for Cavs Knicks? Who's the favorite? And what's the odds? Somebody tell me because I don't know. Oh, the Knicks +1. Okay. Okay, so they got the Cavs a slight fave. You said you got the Knicks at +100 earlier. Yeah, because they probably thought Cat wasn't playing. You said you think the Mavericks get it done tonight? Yeah, the Mavericks will win tonight. Do you think Giannis can get 1-3? Why would you gamble on that? I talked to somebody yesterday that this is my philosophy when it comes to bets like that. Yeah, it may hit, but is it worth the stress of sitting up there waiting on Giannis Antetokounmpo to make a three-point shot? Is it worth it, bro? Just think about that. Do you really want to bank on your money as far as Giannis making a three-point shot, something that we know his ass does not do well? You said you took the Heat +8. It's not a horrible pick. Orlando certainly will win this game. I don't know if they'll win by 10 or more. Appreciate the follows, guys. We got a few people following on this stream. I think we got about 40 followers on this stream. Y'all getting me close to the 1K mark. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. Zach, appreciate the follow. You said you wish Dane was healthy. Yeah, don't we all? We wish Tatum, we wish Hallie, we wish all these guys. Kyrie, wish they was all healthy. Appreciate that, D. Raptors, Hawks, over, under. It's hard to do the over, unders, bro. You got to keep in mind, this is the first game of the season. We don't really know. We don't really know teams' pace right now. We don't know how fast or how slow teams are going to play. You can kind of guess, but you can't really. You should let people come on and talk future lives. Yeah, I normally do, but this live is just, I'm just talking about the games. Usually for the night show, I do a panel. I let everybody come up. But hey, and I'm glad you brought that up. Some new rules to the panel, bro. I'm gonna have to incorporate some new rules to the panels, y'all. Because when I let 6 people up, bro, I mean everybody just talks and talks over each other. It's like, dude, I can't even hear one point. I can't hear one point that somebody's making. A person can't get out 2 syllables before somebody is interrupting. You said do 3 people. Yeah, I think 3 people max. And then I'm gonna have to incorporate the rule. If you interrupt about 2, 3 times, you gotta get dropped, bro. Like I want everybody to come up and speak their piece, and I like talking to all y'all, but it's just too much with 6 people, and y'all do not know how to take turns, bro. So that's probably gonna be the new rules for the panel. Maybe 3 at a time at most. Hopefully, we can still have a good conversation. And then I'll probably try to rotate it quickly depending on how many people is requesting. So I'll be back in here tonight. I think it was you, Zach, that said I should have people up. Uh, if you up pretty late tonight, you can come up and we talk about the results of all the games or whatever you want to talk about for the night that happens tonight. And another rule: make sure y'all stand on subject too. Make sure you guys are staying on subject on these panels, man. You guys get to talking about race. You know what I'm saying? Dudes sitting up here get to talking about what toothpaste they like to use in the morning. Man, y'all got to talk about the games, bro. Anything basketball related is usually cool. Don't go to college. Don't go to football. Don't go to, you had to wash your sheets tonight. You ate a bag of potato chips. You like Lay's barbecue chips. Don't go to none of this stuff. Let's stick to the topic. All right. So stick to the topic and also stop interrupting. All right. That's the rules for the panel for the night. All right. You said maybe T Wolves. I got the T Wolves. He said how he left the fridge open last night. You said you excited to see this year's NBA. I mean, so far the first 2 games of the season was pretty good. I mean, obviously the Lakers didn't look great, but it was still entertaining. Still pretty entertaining. Um, I'm gonna answer the rest of you guys' questions and comments, and then I'm gonna get up out of here, y'all, and I'm gonna let y'all enjoy the games. We got about an hour and a half left until, well, really about like what, a little over 2 hours until tip off. 3 games will tip off. You said the Bulls need this win. Hey, the real, bro. I'm gonna be real with you. The Pistons is winning this game. You said the West seems stacked again. Yeah, they're stacked. Are the Bucks title contenders? Um, I gotta see them, bro. I gotta see more. You said name a hockey player. All right, well, Jamal. With that name, I don't think you know a hockey player, but here's a hockey player since you asked me, right? Alex Ovechkin, boy. Yeah. Yeah, boy. I know a hockey player. You said both Cavs and Knicks aren't close to 100 for this matchup. Yeah. Yeah, that's why that's a hard decision for me. Patrick Kane? Yeah. Yeah, that's a hockey player. Patrick Kane. Yeah. You said you got a word. I'm about to get off, Seth. I'm about to get up out of here, Seth. I'm just answering a couple questions and I'm going to get off. If you still around tonight, you could pop up tonight. because I won't be able to see all the games, so I'm gonna need y'all to inform me of what happened in these games. Cause I won't be able to watch. I'll probably be able to only watch clips. Cause it's like what 12 games going on. What do I think about the Spurs? They'll be good, but they'll probably lose tonight. But I think the Spurs is a much improved team. Wolves by 30. Celtics, let's go. What about the Bulls? I got the Pistons beating them tonight. They just said something about Hunter is might be questionable. And that's the thing I never understood. How are all these guys questionable? The season ain't even started. They haven't even played a game. These guys is hurt. Shit's despicable, bro. Is Malik Beasley back on the team? Nope. I don't think no team has signed Malik Beasley. Pelicans or Memphis, I think it'll be close, but you got Memphis. I went with the Pelicans. You said it's because of a short training camp. You really think that's the reason, bro? I don't know, man. I just find it's bizarre that so many players are hurt. What do you think about the alt game? What you talking about? What's alt game, Tyrese? Magic or Heat? Magic. Oh, the ATL game. I got ATL. What about the new look Magic? Hey, I like them. I like them. I like them a lot. I think they're gonna beat the hell out of Miami tonight. Magic low key got a good roster. Who's the backup point guard for the Magic? I know they lost Cole Anthony. Who's the backup guard? You said they need to stop playing overseas during the offseason and get more time off. Yo, who's the backup point guard for the Magic? I can't think of it right now. Sixers or Celtics? Sixers. Hallie playing this year? Nope. Nope. Hallie's out. So we got 48 new followers from this live. Can we get two more? Hit 50 followers for this live, y'all. Tyus Jones, it is? It's Tyus Jones? That's a pretty good pickup. You doing money lines? I already gave out my picks. Um, I can go over them one more time before I get off. Please visit the what? Knicks winning the chip. Embiid, please. Okay, yeah. Let me give my picks one more time. I know some people came in late. So, by the way, at first my pick was the Cavs, and then I switched to the Knicks. Okay, that one's hard for me. That one's hard for me. But Knicks, Hornets, Magic, Hawks, Sixers, Pistons, Pelicans, Bucks, Clippers, Mavericks, Suns, Timberwolves. Tyus Jones and Anthony Black. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure who the backup guards was, but yeah, I like the Magic team a lot, man. I think they'll be solid this year for sure. I think they should improve from last season. You said Sat got a nice roster. Yeah, they got a decent roster as far as individuals, but them all playing together, I just don't see it, man. I just don't see it with Russ. You said, can I go slower? Pistons, Wolves, Magic, Clippers, Bucks. Yep. Hell yeah. Magic finally starting the season with both Wagner brothers healthy. Oh, Mo Wagner. Is he healthy? Is Mo healthy? I thought Mo had a serious injury. I know Franz is healthy. I don't know about Mo though. I thought Mo was hurt still. He might not be. I don't know. He said, "Thanks, Unc. I needed the validation." How you feel about the Lakers, man? They disappointed me so bad last night. But, my opinion on them is basically this. They can't shoot and they can't defend. It's going to be hard to win games like that. They need LeBron James back desperately because their only hope of winning games is just going to be through offense because they're not going to guard anything. Ayton is soft. Marcus Smart ain't good. Nobody on the bench stepped up. Gabe Vincent is only good in preseason in games that don't matter. So they're going to be good with LeBron back. I think so. I don't mean great. I think they'll be good enough to win some games and make the playoffs, but it's hard to be optimistic with the Lakers. It's hard. He plays no D. Neither does Luka. Neither does Reeves. So they're going to be poor defensively. What do you think about the Mavs game? I got the Mavs winning. They saying they starting Cooper Flag at the point. We'll see how that goes. LeBron pushing 50. He 40 what? He 40 turning 41 in December. Is Jaylen Brown playing? They said he was questionable. I think he'll play. Wagner. You talking about Wagner won't be back to the 24th? The Kings winning? Nah, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I certainly would like to see. Pelicans for the win. Okay, Bland. Mo's still out. Whoever was saying that the Franz and Mo was healthy, he's still gonna be out a little bit. Do you do straight bets or parlays? I do parlays, bro, but I wouldn't recommend them. Straight bets are way better, bro. I'm gonna be real with you. With the parlays, I always lose by one, man. I can't stand doing parlays, bro. Everybody's questions, y'all. If nobody else got nothing else, I'm gonna get up out of here. You said who y'all got? The Chicago or Detroit? I went with Detroit. You said you bet on Embiid as the MVP. Who is next? What you mean by that? Make sure y'all hit the like on the live, follow the page. I'll be back tonight. We'll talk about all these games. It might be late tonight. I'm not gonna come back after all the games finish. I'll probably start the live up around the third quarter um of the Spurs Mavericks. I'm thinking maybe around the third quarter of the Spurs Mavericks. I'll start the live up. You said what game is next? The first game of the night is gonna be Cavs Knicks, and that's gonna be at six my time, but 7 p.m. Eastern time. The Hornets winning. Yeah, you said he fried talking about Embiid. Catch you later, bro. I'll show up. All right, D. Appreciate you, bro. He said MVP is crazy. I wouldn't say Embiid is washed. I don't think he's washed, bro. But all right, y'all. I think I answered all you guys' questions, man. Thank you guys for showing up. Thanks for liking the stream. And thanks to all the new followers, man. We running it up. We gonna hit 1K soon. And we gonna keep it going, man. We got a panel tonight. Everybody tap into the panel tonight. I want everybody's thoughts on what's going on. I'm gonna need y'all to update me on the games. Make sure y'all come with all the facts. If you a fan of a team, rep your team. If they won, if they lost, stand on that too. Don't hide from it. Don't run from it, man. You said Cavs taking it. Mark my words. We'll see. Make sure you come back if they lose too. Don't hide when they lose, bro. Don't ever hide when they lose. We ain't doing that now. Appreciate the follow. Lake Show, they looked horrible last night. I root for the Lakers though, but they looked awful. I mean, it's gonna be Luka or nothing for them boys. Appreciate it, Bree Love. But yeah, I gave y'all my picks. We kind of broke down every game. And we got about 2 hours and the games will start. So hopefully you guys enjoy the game, man. If y'all out going to some bars, y'all drinking, man, y'all be safe out there, man. Let's go Lakers, win or lose. Yeah, I'm still rooting for them. Still want LeBron and Luka to have a great season. Let's go Clippers and Spurs. Well, yeah, your screen name is Kawhi, so we know who you like. We know you a straight Clipper fan. Hey, Kawhi, why was you and Steve Ballmer taking all that money, huh? You got to answer that. Why was y'all taking all that money? Kawhi ass supposed to be suspended. But you up here on TikTok Live, you supposed to be suspended, brother. But anyway, it was fun, guys. I'm out. I'm out, guys.
Hey, dude. Hey, dude. That's why they just popping out the flow. That's why they just popping out the flow. Sweet.